I stood where the sky once fell like a crown. In the hush of the veil, where no voices sound, the stars had departed, their echoes grown thin, but I felt you there, like a ghost on the wind.
I wandered the meadow where starlight once lay, where the time weavers sang and then faded away. The silence was velvet, the shadows were kind, and still I could hear you inside of my mind.
We are the ones who remember the glow,
Even when all the bright heavens let go.
the world may forget what the stories entail, but love lingers on in Starfall Vale.
The ruins lie hidden in branches and moss, yet I trade every crown just to carry that loss. For what we once shared, though the stars have turned cold, was worth more than kingdoms, more sacred than gold.
I followed the echoes through valleys asleep, where the wind guards the wishes too broken to keep. And though we are scattered like dust on the sea, the silence still sings of what we used to be. We are the ones who remember the glow,
Even when all the bright heavens let go.
the world may forget what the stories entail, but love lingers on in Starfall Vale. No grave, no banner, no bard's final tune, just memories carried on whispers and rune. But when starlight returns in the quietest gale, we'll meet once again in Starfall Vale. We are the ones who remember the glow,
Even when all the bright heavens let go.
the world may forget what the stories entail, but love lingers on in Starfall Vale.
Still love lingers in Starfall Vale.
The sky stood still above the land, the stars refused to fall,
and silence wrapped the silver hills like ivy on a wall.
The gate was carved of midnight stone, sealed by fate and flame.
But I could hear your voice beyond,
Still whispering my name. I waited in the half-light where the dreamers come to rest, with stories etched in crystal and a song upon my chest.
the hourglass was trembling, the world began to turn,
And through the veil your shadow called, a fire yet to burn. The gate of starlit hours swings wide with ancient sound, for hearts that hold the memory the world has not yet found.
we walk into the legend, though the path is lost and far.
Lit only by the voice we hear and one forgotten star. I cross the line where time dissolves, where names are left behind, and every step was echoed with the song you etched in mind.
No crown, no sword, no reason, just the ache I couldn't quell.
But still I walked, for still I heard the ringing of your spell.
The roots had cracked the marble, the vines had claimed the stone, but something deep beneath it sang of truths we'd always known.
A world untouched by sorrow, a sky unscarred by war.
And there I stood beside the gate, not waiting anymore.
The gate of starlit hours swings wide with ancient sound, for hearts that hold the memory the world has not yet found.
We walk into the legend, though the path is lost and far.
Lit only by the voice we hear and one forgotten star. We pass beneath the whispering pines, their branches etched with light. The road was made of river stones that shimmered into night.
And every step we took became a verse we hadn't sung,
a melody of strangers where the old world once had hung.
Your voice was like a lantern swaying softly in the air. It lit the path in front of me, though nothing else was there.
The stars had grown uncertain and the skies began to bend. But still I followed, knowing you were more than just the end. Lanterns on the wind, they float beyond the known, guiding every wanderer whose heart has felt alone. We are but the echoes of the stories left behind,
Carried on the wind, like songs the gods design. We found a lake of silver mist and carved our names in dew. The silence spoke in riddles that only dreamers knew.
no map could trace the roads we walked, no scroll could mark the skies. But still we held to wonder in the corners of our eyes.
The moon grew pale and listening as if it knew our fate. Yet never did it urge us on or tell us we were late.
For journeys born of memory are not bound by the sun. They end not when we reach the end. They end when we become lanterns on the wind. They float beyond the known, guiding every wanderer whose heart has felt alone. We are but the echoes of the stories left behind, carried on the wind, like songs the gods designed. footsteps long before the road was made. It carried whispered promises the mountains had conveyed.
And there beyond the meadows, where the silver lilies lie, the river bent its shining course to greet the waiting sky.
The air was warm with stories that the clouds had kept inside. They drifted down in patterns only dreamers could abide.
And every breath we took was like the first of a new day. The world became a softer place along that silver way,
Where the river meets the sky, we will rest our weary eyes. Let the waters carry all the weight we used to hide. In the mirror of the blue, we will see our spirits rise.
where the river meets the sky.
There is no goodbye. No stone could hold our shadows, no tide could hold our time. The current hummed a gentle hymn, a sweet unending rhyme.
And you, the star that wandered far, now found your way to me. In ripples soft as lullabies that kissed us tenderly.
The sky bent down to meet the stream and take it by the hand. They danced into the horizon where no maps could understand.
And there we stood, no more alone, no more the ones who roam. For in that place beneath the sun, we'd found a river's home.
starlight, where the night began to glow.
And every stone remembered all the footsteps it had known.
We lingered on the archway while the water hummed below.
A hymn of gentle currents in a voice so soft and slow.
The lanterns swayed like fireflies in air as cool as glass.
And time became a ripple we could simply watch drift past.
Your hand was warm in mine, as though the night could never fade.
And all the world felt safe upon that bridge the moonlight made. Under the moonwoven bridge, we'll rest and we'll remain, while shadows turn to stardust and the dark forgets its name. We'll watch the stars like stories that the ancient waters tell. Under the moon-woven bridge, we'll dream and we'll be well. The winds that crossed the mountains brought a scent of early rain, but here it only softened what the night could not contain.
the echoes of our laughter touched the water's mirrored skin.
And somewhere far beyond the dark, the dawn was drawing in.
Yet neither one of us would rise to meet the waking day.
For peace was here and calling, and we chose with hearts to stay.
The bridge would bear our memory when all the years had gone,
And carry us
in whispers where the moonlight lingers on. Under the moon-woven bridge, we'll rest and we'll remain, while shadows turn to stardust and the dark forgets its name. We'll watch the stars like stories that the ancient waters tell. Under the moon-woven bridge, we'll dream and we'll be well. Forever turned to starlight, where the night began to glow, and every stone remembered all the footsteps it had known. We lingered on the archway while the water hummed below, a hymn of gentle currents in a voice so soft and slow.
The lanterns swayed like fireflies in air as cool as glass, and time became a ripple we could simply watch drift past. Your hand was warm in mine, as though the night could never fade, and all the world felt safe upon that bridge the moonlight made.
The forest held its breath as we stepped between the trees. Their shadows curled like ribbons in the hush of autumn's ease. The ground was soft with needles that had fallen years ago, and all the air was scented with the pinewood's secret glow.
The wind was low and careful, like a voice that feared to speak. It wove between the branches where the light grew thin and meek. I followed where your lantern shone in amber's gentle hue, and knew the path was older than the roads I thought I knew.
Through hollow pines we wander, where the echoes never fade, where the roots remember stories that the ancient years have laid. Every step a whispered vow, every breath a sacred sign. We are dreamers moving slowly through the path of hollow pines.
A fox with eyes of amber paused to watch us from the shade, then vanished in the silence like a dream that drifts away. And somewhere in the darkness I could hear the forest hum, a song so low and endless that I knew its time had come.
For in the quiet places there are truths we cannot keep. They rest between the branches, they are cradled while we sleep. And when the morning calls us with its gold and silver lines, we'll still recall the stillness of the path through hollow pines. Through hollow pines we wander, where the echoes never fade, where the roots remember stories that the ancient years have laid. vow, every breath a sacred sign. We are dreamers moving slowly through the path of hollow pines. The climb was slow but gentle, and the night was kind to stay. The stars leaned down to follow as we walked the twilight way.
Each step was met with silence, not the silence born of fear, but the tender hush of knowing that the break of day was near. The grasses swayed in rhythm with a song the breeze had spun, and somewhere in the distance lay the promise of the sun. We didn't rush to greet it, for the beauty seemed to be in the waiting and the watching from the hill's serenity.
On the hill where dawn rests, we will lay our hearts to keep. In the meadows folded arms, in the cradle of our sleep, and the morning will awaken in a gold we've never known. On the hill where dawn rests, we will make this place our own. The mist began to gather like a quilt upon the land, and you reached out through the quiet just to take my steady hand.
No kingdom stood before us, no crown to weigh us down, only fields that stretched forever, lit in amber's gentle crown.
And when the sky grew paler, we could feel the earth exhale. The light spilled like a secret from beyond a fragile veil.
And though we knew we'd journey on when morning's call was due, the hill would keep a part of us, and we a part of you.
On the hill where dawn rests, we will lay our hearts to keep. In the meadows folded arms, in the cradle of our sleep, and the morning will awaken in a gold we've never known. On the hill where dawn rests, we will make this place our own. Though the sun had gone to rest, it gathered all the colors that the evening sky had left, and every ripple lingered like a thought we couldn't speak, as if the lake could hear our hearts and answer in the deep. I knelt to touch the surface, and the stars began to sway like lanterns on the water, drifting softly far away.
The air was filled with nothing but the hush of sleeping leaves, and time forgot to move for us, content just to believe.
Quiet hours, we will let the current dream, while the moon becomes a memory upon the silvered stream. We will rest in gentle waters, where the night in silence flowers, and belong to nothing else but to the lake of quiet hours.
A heron crossed the distance in a single measured glide, its wings a prayer to all the years the water had to bide. And you beside me watching never asked what it all meant,
for meaning lived in
moments, and those moments had been spent.
The night became our anchor, and the dawn forgot to call, for here there was no future and no past to hold it all.
Just the mirrored sky before us, just the still and patient flowers, while the world was left behind in the lake of quiet hours.
In the lake of quiet hours, we will let the current dream, while the moon becomes a memory upon the silvered stream. We will rest in gentle waters, where the night in silence flowers, and belong to nothing else but to the lake of quiet hours. Quiet hours, we will let the current dream, while the moon becomes a memory upon the silvered stream. to the lake of quiet hours. The grass swayed like a tide beneath the whisper of the sky,
and every step we took was slow enough to let it sigh.
The meadow stretched forever, yet it felt like coming home.
A place where time itself could rest and never need to roam.
The flowers bend to greet us with their colors worn and true, as if they'd bloomed for centuries, just waiting for our view.
Their petals told the stories of the days we'd yet to see,
in languages of sunlight that the wind would set free. In the meadow of the turning years, the clocks all fade away, and the moments we have carried find a gentler place to stay. Every shadow grows to gold, every sorrow disappears. In the meadow, in the meadow of the turning years.
The sky began to soften into shades of early rain,
yet here it only blessed the earth and never brought it pain.
You smiled as though you knew the truth the meadow held inside,
that nothing's ever truly gone, it only shifts its side. So let the winds keep turning all the pages we have made,
for here they'll rest in sunlight and their colors will not fade.
and when the day is done, we'll leave behind our fleeting fears and live a while in beauty in the meadow of the turning years. In the meadow of the turning years, the clocks all fade away, and the moments we have carried find a gentler place to stay. Every shadow grows to gold, every sorrow disappears. In the meadow, in the meadow of the turning years. stepped beyond the tree line, where the world became the air. No walls to frame the distance, just horizons everywhere.
The clouds lay like a blanket on the shoulders of the land, and the wind became our welcome as it reached to take our hand.
The earth below was breathing with a rhythm slow and wide. The hills, like sleeping giants, held the valleys deep inside.
No burden here could find us, no sorrow here could stay, for the sky would always open, and the light would lead the way.
In the sanctuary of the open sky,
our hearts will learn to
every step a little lighter, every moment feeling blessed. We are held by something endless. We are free to wonder why. In the sanctuary of the open sky. The sun began to wander through the edges of the breeze. Its gold a gentle language, speaking only truths and ease.
And we, the quiet witnesses, stood rooted in its glow, while the hours passed uncounted in the warmth we came to know.
No kingdom could outshine it, no crown could be as wide as the sky that wrapped around us with the grace of turning tides.
And even when the journey calls us onward past this height, we will carry in our spirits all the colors of this light.
In the sanctuary every moment feeling blessed. We are held by something endless. We are free to wonder why.
In the sanctuary of the open sky,
the road became a memory beneath the fading light. Each step a gentle echo, each breath a softer night.
and there beyond the hills we crossed, the final meadow lay, its flowers leaning toward us as if they knew we'd stay.
The air was warm with voices from the journeys we had known. They gathered round in whispers, like the seeds the wind had sown.
No need for crowns or kingdoms, no call to roam again.
For here the heart had found its rest, and here the song would end. This is the place we call forever, where the river meets the rain, where the years no longer follow, and the night forgets its name.
Every road we took has led us to the moment we are in.
This is the place, this is the place we called forever in the wind. The sky was painted amber with the hands of setting suns, and time itself grew quiet, knowing all its work was done.
I turned to see you smiling this place.
So let the world keep turning, let the tide still ebb and flow. We'll stay within this meadow where the endless flowers grow.
And even when the stars return to start the night again,
this place will keep the story of the lives we chose to spend. This is the place we called forever, where the river meets the rain, where the years no longer follow, and the night forgets its name.
every road we took has led us to the moment we are in.
This is the place, this is the place we called forever in the wind.